Welcome to Cash Flow and Cuss Words with Carly and Sarah, where they help you create the life and business you want with tips and encouragement.
Hi, so I'm Carly.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're with Cash Flow and Cuss Words. All right, yeah, here we are. We're here teaching you how to make money. Yeah, easy.
Easy ways to make money.
Right, and we're just teaching you in a good conversational way. There's a lot of information out there. A lot of people just throw things at you, right? So we want to talk about how we do it, why we do it, and then like things that might happen and come up. So we have been studying 10 ways that you can make money. Right? We've been introducing
with little
this.
to no investment.
That's right, little to no investment. So today we're talking about one that I think is like so interesting because it is a very traditional way to make money.
Yeah, it actually is.
But with a very non-traditional approach, right? Okay, so what are we doing today?
Today we're going to talk about wholesaling.
Wholesaling. All right, so when I think about wholesaling, I think about buying a lot of things in bulk and then reselling it. To me, that comes with a lot of money out and a lot of risk and a lot of storage issues. So tell me, let's talk about how we're going to get around that.
So I actually started a pop-up shop a few months ago. I was buying things for myself and people were asking me where they could get it also. And I was giving them affiliate links, but I wanted to make more money on these products.
And it's totally doable.
And also I thought, I would like to really handpick things that I would actually buy myself. I want to see them. I want to hold them.
Right. So like when you do, a lot of people talk about drop shipping because I do drop shipping. You can't touch your product ahead of time. You don't really know the quality unless you order it. And then even if you order it and you have it, you don't know what that quality is when they drop ship it out to your person, right? Or to your customer. So you just got to kind of cross your fingers and realize you're going to probably have some returns, whatever. Like you deal with it in drop shipping. Yeah. But you wholesale, so you get to touch your product. And if you don't like it, you don't sell it.
Right. It was around Christmas time when I just decided, Enneagram 7, just decided right then and there, I had to start a pop-up shop now. And also I have 7 kids. I just did Christmas in Colorado.
Right.
It was a lot of money. I didn't have a lot of play money at that point in my fiscal year. So I found out about net 60 terms. There are places that do net 30, net 90, but I got a targeted Facebook ad. Thank you, Facebook. About net 60 wholesaling at Fair, F-A-I-R-E, and Shop Abound. It's Hello Abound.
Okay, so now let's rewind because some people might not, like if somebody's just starting out and they're like, oh, I really love, so we're going to say crystals because that's what Sarah sells is crystals. I really love crystals. I would really love to sell crystals because I know a good bit about them, but I don't know where to get them. I don't know how to pay out. So you just said the term net 60.
Right.
Explain net 60 to people because there are some people that don't know that term.
All right, net 60 or net anything, any number, means that they are going to ship me the products, and I agree that within that term, within 60, 30, 90 days, whatever the term is, I'm either going to send them back or I'm going to pay for them.
Which is brilliant. So there's no out-of-pocket.
No.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing out of pocket at all.
Do they do a credit check?
I don't remember there being a credit check.
Okay, I was going to say, because we talked about how business credit was a little different than...
Okay, now this is important.
Okay.
They did ask, do I have a license to resell?
So, if you are going to do wholesaling, you need a license.
I'm sure that it varies by state, but in Louisiana, I needed to have, it didn't cost me very much. I think start to finish, the cost was maybe $100. To get a reseller's license.
You can start a business with $100.
With $100. And I didn't even pay for a website. I made a free website through squareup.com because when I tell you I really did not want to invest in this idea monetarily, I really just wanted to put my time into it and see is it something that I wanted to continue to do.
Well, so I just find this like truly fascinating because I always see people and they're like at craft shows or they're at just markets or booths and they have all this product. And I'm always like, that's a lot of product to have in stock. And if you have, I'm like in my mind, I'm calculating out the cost, right? But what if you get your product for free and it's no out of pocket?
Hey, Carly, here's a secret.
Okay.
When you sign up, and you put in your wholesaler license and your address,
right?
They make sure that you're the only person within a certain radius who can
That
buy
sells?
those products.
Ooh, okay.
So you have exclusivity built in. So when I tell you, you can buy anything.
Anything. I've been on fair.com, FAIRE.com, and I have looked at it because I literally have been like, maybe I can add some of those pieces to my shop, right? And then I would have a drop shipping shop and a real shop. So you have a business that you called Curated Anthology. And it's because one day we were having a conversation and she said, I'm curating a shop. And I was like, that's a good name.
Yeah.
And we came up with that, like what, in like 15 minutes?
Okay, so here's the thing that I do because I can buy products and then in 60 days. So every 60 days, I roll over my entire stock. I never sell the same thing twice because I want people when they come to my shop to know it's now or never.
So wait, so all right, so we got a crystal business, we got a name, we got a wholesaler's license, we went on to Fair, and we picked out what we wanted, right?
What do I want to put in my house?
What do I want to put in my shop, right? Okay, great. So then they ship us all of that stuff,
correct?
Right? So
and
you
that's
have to have
what starts the clock too.
Yeah, and that's what starts the clock. So then you have to have a space in your house where you kind of keep it organized, right? And then let's talk about how you sell it. Because there are more ways than just popping up a table and hoping you get traffic.
So I have an Instagram, I have a Facebook group, and I've done live sales in both of those.
Those are so big, right?
And really, truly so easy. I'm like, hey guys, for the next 72 hours, I'm going to drop everything I have that I am willing to ship, and it's all free. Free shipping.
Free shipping.
So here are the prices. Here are the items, comments, sold.
So
I'm going to invoice you.
I watched Sarah's last one when she did this. And actually, if I remember right, did you do this in your group or did you just do this on your regular page?
I did it on my Facebook group, but because I purposely left that group public, I was able to share it everywhere.
Maybe that's what I remember. And so it was funny because
other people shared it.
If you jump on there, people just buying in comments, buying on top of each other in comments to try and buy it. Yeah. So that's another thing that, okay, so if you,
now I also have we talk about this a lot. If you know me personally, I have a bubble tent.
Right.
You're like, what the hell is a bubble tent?
Right.
It is literally a 15-foot wide clear tent. You've been in it. It's a dome shape.
It's a beautiful dome shaped tent.
Big, clear. I love to sit under the moon in it. I don't tell most people. I have 2 of them. So my backyard tent stayed there. I popped it up in my front yard. I dressed it beautifully. I put my little portable air conditioner inside there. I put a sign in the front yard so that people could stand next to it. I gave it a hashtag bought it in the bubble.
Right.
And then every time someone came over, they were hashtagging me, they were sharing,
and then people just randomly drove by the front of her house and bought her product.
My neighbors in my neighborhood, you always joke about 5 people in your neighborhood. There are people in my neighborhood who I would never have known were into crystals also, who came and said, hey, what are you doing? And then came into the bubble and were
then bought all sorts of things.
Hey, we love crystals too. And now I have new neighbor friends.
So imagine like...
But also there's a farmer's market. I do plan to start right near my house. There's a little farmer's market. It costs $10 a weekend to set up there.
That's so cheap. So
I spent $10 on coffee.
No lie, right? So let's talk about this. We got a license.
Right?
$100 maybe. We got some stock. We got it in. You probably bought some bags and probably some little poly mailers and some stuff to mail it with, right? Maybe another $25 out of pocket. Maybe.
Because Amazon.
Yeah, because Amazon. And then you just posted on Facebook. You added your friends to your group. You post it on Instagram. You made a website that you drive traffic to, right?
A free website that had tools. So if you're not even like a website designer, and here's the beautiful thing, Fair connects to Square Up. It imported all of the descriptions, the photos, the stock. I didn't have to do anything to build this website.
So it just integrates over.
Easily integrated.
And then you package up and ship it.
Yep.
And then
stamps.com made that super easy too.
And then we talk about this all the time. You have a separate bank account. All your money funnels into the bank account, right? When you get your net 60 invoice, you decide if you're sending what's left back, and then you pay for what you sold, and then you keep all the profit.
That's correct.
Everything.
So also one thing to note is you don't want to go into you still need to be mindful of what you're choosing.
Right.
If you send back a lot often, you will get a less than stellar rating. Okay. People who are selling things might go, she sends back 75% of the things she picks.
Okay, so you need to be smart about what you order. That was my next thing.
So let's say you love, I don't know, phone cases, but phone cases are very specific, right?
Right.
And let's say you have to order 50 of each.
Yeah, because you have to
You're
order
not
the
going
7,
to
8,
sell
9, 10.
50
It's a lot
of those. So maybe you need to be a little smarter about thinking of your market. Right. Now, let's say you have a kiosk in the mall. You could definitely sell 50, then that would be fine for you. Yeah. But you need to consider, where is your venue?
Right, exactly. So, and you need to consider the amount of work you want to put into it. Now, I just want y'all to know.
Just because they give you $1,500 in
doesn't mean you have to use it to start off with. Don't start off with that. Just start off small, figure it out. I can't tell you how many people I know that sell multi-level marketing, and they got to spend hundreds of dollars to buy their products. And if you sell a $25 product,
the Mary Kay lady, bless her with her Cadillac, but she has a lot of stock she has to keep in order to constantly be giving to her customers.
Right. So,
and she pays for that. That's not net 60. She can't send it back if that shade never sells.
Ooh, and then that's where they run sales. Okay, but you're going to flip your product and you're going to send it back, and then you're going to get new product. It is a very simple way. If you don't like people, if you don't want to see people in real life, you don't have to.
I love this business because it is very easy to translate both online and in person.
Right.
If you have a little flea market in town,
you can sell there.
You can rent a small booth for maybe $50 a month. When I tell you, you barely have to sell anything to make $50.
Right, and that's the thing too. Like, you're putting yourself
and then
out
someone
there.
else is selling your things in person. You don't even have to be at the flea market. You're paying a very small percentage.
But listen, you are putting yourself out there. A lot of people might be like, I really want to sell things, but I don't want to sell to my family. That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to sell to your family. I sell things in my Etsy shop that I don't sell to any of my family. It just is what it is. You can choose your comfort level. If you are comfortable with your friends, your family, you can build your market there. If you are not, then you could start your shop and you could hop into, so let's say Sarah starts a crystal shop. And she hops into a couple of crystal groups. She's already in a couple of crystal groups, right? You're just going to, in conversation, drop your links.
The other day, a girlfriend said, hey, I got my stimmy and I want to spend a little bit of it buying crystals. Where do you guys shop? And I was like,
Sarah's like, at my store.
Right here. We'll personal shop with you right now.
Right now.
Facebook Messenger. I will show you everything. Okay, I do want to talk a little bit about traditional wholesale, because there are a couple of websites that I wrote down that there are things you can wholesale that you wouldn't think that you could wholesale.
Okay, so now we've talked about this before, because your grandmother does a traditional wholesale in her regular store.
Yes.
Okay.
She does like Alibaba and Wish and those sorts of places. But I'm talking about, if you go to like Sale, SALEHOO, they have Disney, Sony, Victoria's Secret.
And that's how those people, you look at those people. You ever go to the flea market and you're like, how do these people do all this? Like, look, we talk about this all the time. It's because they have figured out net 60. Yeah, and you can do that.
And I say that if you are going to do like traditional wholesale, where you're going to
Like
invest a little bit of money.
Store.
It would be worth it for you to consider like a website like Worldwide Brands, because they actually go to like trade shows, find brands, and then they go and make sure that they're not selling trash. Okay, so you pay a little bit to have this middleman who is guaranteeing that you have good stock. So that takes a little bit of the fear out. For me, it does. BBB gave them an A+ rating. They have 16 million products.
So that tells me that there are a lot of people that do this.
It is concept proof positive that it works.
Right. So easy to start.
I'm thinking of we have a local flea market called Jockey Lot. I'm thinking of Canton, Texas. I'm thinking of all of these places where you can have a little booth sets and you are selling things. People are like, oh my God.
Right. And if they don't sell, you send them back. It's a great concept. It is. And that's really for somebody who, enjoys having things, touching them, feeling them, talking about them,
I would say for me, I was very, very intimidated about shipping.
Okay.
Stamps.com, because it seemed like weighing and measuring and getting pickups, and I don't know how to do that.
I love to do that.
Stamps.com made it so easy. And I didn't know. Now I know. You go to the post office website, every kind of box you can imagine, they'll send you for free.
Free. It's all free. I knew that.
For free.
Yes. So if you are shipping out sort of a bulky item and you're like, you can flat rate it.
Up to 70 pounds. Boy, I can shove some stuff in a box.
So
origami in the box. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So it is clearly an easy thing that you could start.
When I tell you I spend so very little time making money with this business, and it is making me money.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And then you just maybe push it once a week or so. Yeah. Easy peasy. All right.
I can even schedule all the posts once a month and then
just let it ride. Let it ride, because it goes straight through your website.
I get that little cha-ching email from Square Up saying somebody bought from your website, and I built a cubby wall.
Right.
And I just pull out each cubby. Okay, someone bought bath salts. I pull out the bath salts. I pack them up safely and then send them out.
And then wait, you can schedule a pickup from U.S. Postal Service.
I just bought a humongous mailbox that fits like a ridiculous amount of boxes, and my regular mail guy picks it up.
So you can schedule your pickup, and they can come by and they can pick it up. So once again, didn't have to leave your house for anything.
Oh, I'm not leaving.
I mean, if you sell at the Jockey Lot, you might have to leave.
Well, I would,
or market for that.
If I went to the farmer's market, that's also like a mini vacation for me. My husband's at home with 7 kids. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Look. She's like, I will see you later.
When we talk about building lifestyle, though, this is what I want. I love to schmooze with people. That's that's why we started the podcast. We love talking to people. We love to talk
in general.
So to spend 2 hours at the farmer's market on a Saturday,
really fun. I was going to say,
meet new people, and
I have to just be in the mood to like new people.
Don't spend $10 this weekend and be at the farmer's market, because you don't have to.
Right. This is true.
You have 60 days.
So fun. I'm so excited. All right, so it's a great plan. If you start this, like we said before, please tag us. We want to see your business. We want to see what you're selling. We want to see what you're doing, because it's so inspirational to see what other people are doing.
We've had just recently like
4 or 5
people who said, hey, you know
started
what?
A business.
I just started it.
I bought a website. I bought a mic. I bought just things that I'm like,
so proud.
Yes. And you know what?
Like, genuinely, look at my face. It makes me so excited. I say, look at my face. Sorry, Spotify. Sorry, Apple. Hey, YouTube.
Right. But so it's exciting. And it's one of the reasons why we do this. Like, we love to talk to people about business. You can go on YouTube or on a podcast all day long, and people can give you like A, B, C, D, you do it like this, blah, blah, blah. We don't really talk to you, tell you why we like to do it, just very conversationally. So like, if you have a question for us, something you want to know about, something that we do that you're like, oh, tell me more.
It is the personal relationships that are the reason that we do this. I think it started for us because we were meeting with a girlfriend at her house. We were talking about our businesses. We were recommending ways that she could pump up her business because we want to see everybody win. Yeah. And it's not as hard as
you just have to
think it might be.
So you just have to start.
Just start it.
All right. So we will be back. So if you're following us, like and subscribe so you can see our new videos. We're going to be popping up a few more. Go back and watch. We've already posted some great ways to make money.
Yeah.
All right.
Easy, untraditional ways even.
Yeah, that's right. All right. We'll see you later.
Bye guys.